What if your brain could run better on fat instead of sugar? This might sound counterintuitive, but emerging research suggests that ketones, molecules produced when your body burns fat for fuel, could hold the key to unlocking optimal brain health. For decades we've been told that glucose, a type of sugar, is the brain's primary energy source. However, the truth is far more nuanced. While glucose is essential for basic brain function, our modern diets, laden with processed foods and refined sugars, have led to a state of chronic glucose overload. This excess sugar consumption, coupled with sedentary lifestyles, has created an epidemic of insulin resistance, a condition where your cells become less responsive to insulin, the hormone responsible for shuttling glucose from your bloodstream into your cells. The consequences of this metabolic mayhem are far-reaching, impacting not just our waistlines but also our brain health. The good news? Our brains are remarkably adaptable. By shifting our metabolism from sugar burning to fat burning, we can tap into the power of ketones, a cleaner, more efficient fuel source that can potentially protect our brains from the ravages of age-related cognitive decline and mood disorders. We are facing a global brain health crisis. The numbers are startling. Alzheimer's disease, the most common form of dementia, affects millions worldwide, robbing individuals of their memories, independence, and ultimately, their lives. Depression, another prevalent mental health disorder, casts a long shadow, impacting mood, motivation, and overall well-being. What's driving this surge in brain-related illnesses? While genetics undoubtedly play a role, a growing body of evidence points to lifestyle factors, particularly our modern diets and sedentary habits, as major contributors. The standard Western diet, characterized by processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats, has created a perfect storm for metabolic dysfunction. This, in turn, sets the stage for chronic inflammation, a key driver of many chronic diseases, including those affecting the brain. Alzheimer's disease and depression are two major health threats looming large over our aging population. Alzheimer's, a progressive brain disorder, slowly erodes memory, thinking skills, and the ability to carry out simple tasks. It's a devastating condition with no known cure, leaving families grappling with the emotional and financial burden of caring for their loved ones. Depression, often described as a persistent feeling of sadness, hopelessness, or loss of interest, affects millions worldwide. It can manifest in various ways, from changes in sleep and appetite to difficulty concentrating and making decisions. The impact of depression extends far beyond the individual, impacting relationships, work productivity, and overall quality of life. While these conditions may appear distinct, they share a common thread: inflammation. Chronic inflammation, often fueled by poor diet and lifestyle choices, can damage brain cells and impair their function, contributing to both Alzheimer's and depression. This understanding opens up exciting possibilities for prevention and treatment, focusing on lifestyle interventions that target the root cause of inflammation. Inflammation, the silent brain destroyer. Inflammation, a natural process designed to protect our bodies from injury and infection, can become our enemy when it persists at low levels over extended periods. This chronic, simmering inflammation, often triggered by poor diet, stress, lack of sleep, and environmental toxins, silently wreaks havoc on our bodies, including our brains. Imagine a fire smoldering in your brain, slowly but steadily damaging delicate brain cells and disrupting their communication. That's what chronic inflammation does. It disrupts the intricate workings of our brains, contributing to a range of neurological and psychiatric disorders, including Alzheimer's disease and depression. The good news is that we can fight back against this silent brain destroyer. By adopting a holistic approach that includes a nutrient-dense diet, regular exercise, stress management techniques, and quality sleep, we can dampen the flames of inflammation and create an environment where our brains can thrive. Ketones, the superior brain fuel. Ketones are naturally occurring molecules produced by your liver when your body doesn't have enough glucose, its primary fuel source. This typically occurs during fasting or when following a very low-carbohydrate diet, known as a ketogenic diet. Think of ketones as a cleaner, more efficient fuel source for your brain compared to glucose. When your brain runs on ketones, it's like switching from regular gasoline to premium fuel. Ketones can cross the blood-brain barrier easily, providing your brain with a steady and reliable energy source, even when glucose levels are low. This is particularly important in conditions like Alzheimer's disease, where the brain struggles to utilize glucose effectively. Ketones can bypass this metabolic roadblock, providing much-needed energy to fuel brain cells and potentially slowing down or even reversing cognitive decline. Ketones and Alzheimer's, a beacon of hope. Research on ketones and their potential to prevent and treat Alzheimer's disease is incredibly promising. Studies suggest that ketones can reduce brain inflammation, combat oxidative stress, and may even help clear the harmful beta-amyloid plaques that accumulate in the brains of Alzheimer's patients. Furthermore, ketones appear to enhance mitochondrial function, the powerhouses of our cells responsible for energy production. Mitochondrial dysfunction is increasingly recognized as a key player in Alzheimer's, and ketones seem to offer a way to revitalize these cellular energy factories. While more research is needed to fully understand the long-term benefits of ketones for Alzheimer's, these early findings offer a beacon of hope for millions affected by this devastating disease. Unlocking brain power. Your action plan. Ready to unlock your brain power with ketones? Here are some practical steps to incorporate into your daily life. Intermittent fasting. Start with a simple 12-hour overnight fast. Gradually increase the fasting window as your body adapts. Reduce sugar and processed carbs. Cut back on sugary drinks, processed foods, and refined grains. Embrace healthy fats. Include healthy fats like avocados, olive oil, coconut oil, nuts, and seeds in your diet. Consider a ketogenic diet. This very low-carb, high-fat diet can effectively shift your body into a fat-burning state, boosting ketone production. Could ketones be the missing piece to brain health? While more research is always evolving, the evidence so far suggests that ketones offer a powerful way to fuel our brains, enhance cognitive function, and potentially protect against age-related decline. By making simple yet profound lifestyle changes, we can tap into the power of ketones and unlock a brighter future for our brains.